I'd just like to say a few words about Race for 2030 for those who aren't fully aware of it. I think many of you are. But we have a mission which is to drive innovation for a reliable, affordable, clean energy future, hence the name RACE, and for 2030. So the programme is CRC funded, is the largest cooperative research centre under the Department of Industry in Australia. And as the name suggests, it will run through to about 2030. So, and I just want to say one word about that. It's very much our aim to project over that time period, but sort of thinking about 2050 as well. So a lot of the early work we're doing here on the opportunity assessments has that time frame. So it's not just about for this workforce opportunity assessment. It's not just about what's the workforce going to look like, but what's the research we're going to be investing in over the next 10 years or so. We have a vision of a flourishing low carbon Australia where energy research improves quality of life and boosts energy productivity. We actually started last July and we've moved very, very quickly indeed. So we actually have a PhD program that's just the first one's going to be announced out soon, industry PhD program. We have fast track projects, which we're already starting to fund. We're going to have standard larger projects, which will be announced soon. Probably one of the quickest moving CRCs, but we've also worked quite hard within the team at RACE with a very good board with Louise Sylvan as the chair, John Jutson as the CEO, Chris Dunson as the research director. We've spent a lot of time working on what RACE is really about. What are our core values, as you can see there. So we can go to the next one. Next slide. We're divided up into 4 programs. That said, we work a lot across the programs because we don't want to sort of fall into the trap of keeping things in their boxes. There's Race for Business, which is about business energy productivity, cutting costs. We have Race for Homes, which Race for Business is Danny Alexander, who's the program leader. Race for Homes is David Hill, looking at the important development as we have a customer-centric or consumer-centric approach. Homes is identified as increasingly important as we have the decentralization of the energy system to renewable energy. Race for Networks, which is Ara Liebman, looking at optimizing the grid through customer distributed energy resources and network integration. And then finally, what I'm program leader for is Race for Everyone. And as you see, we have a nice logo, which is orange. So there you go. Happy for everyone to use that when they're presenting or talking about the work we're doing together in this theme. And it's accelerating the customer-centered energy transition via foresight in stakeholder engagement and the innovation ecosystem, capacity building, training, and education. Some of which is within theme E3, which is looking at the workforce of the future. And this is what this opportunity assessment is really about, and innovation. So we have actually across the 4 programs, 17 themes, and the theme this is placed under is E3, but you don't have to remember that. That's just our nomenclature within RACE. Thank you. Next one. Might be it. No, it's not it. Okay, sorry, they're the 3 themes. I'm sorry, I apologise. Theme E3 is where this opportunity assessment sits, developing the future energy workforce. This opportunity assessment that we're all involved in here is one of the 17 opportunity assessments which will run during the first 2 years of RACE for 2030. I think we might be the first, I'm going to say we're the first to have really worked together and got contracted and got this going. So let's say that. I think there's about 3 or 4 that are in a similar situation, but we'll claim we're the first IRG meeting. I don't think we are, but anyway. I think it's important to say that this is a very important piece of work, as evidenced by the size of the IRG and all the interest in this. The aim of the opportunity assessments is to be finished within a relatively short time period, but we would like to see continuation afterwards. So these opportunity assessments set the scene for the research. So you don't really do research in these opportunity assessments. That's for other other parts of the CRC. This is where we bring people together, where we work together, where we build the community, if you like, within Race for 2030, and where we identify the roadmap for the future of the energy system, energy workforce.